to my channel. It has been a while, so today I'm doing another makeup roulette. I figure it's a lot of fun. This year I have a lot more things that I have planned to come in store, so I think I'm going to be adding some special effects and a few other kind of different makeup challenges. And I'm also thinking about reaching out to other makeup artists and learning some skills from them with someone who has no experience. Keep an eye out on my channel for any updates or changes. There's going to be quite a few things in the works over the year. But without further ado, let's get into the makeup. So the wheel decided for today we are going to go with something kind of extreme. So I'm excited to see that. So we're going to go with something big, kind of crazy, maybe not something that we use every day or wear every day. You could, but yeah, we're going to go into some extreme makeup. Before I get into the eyeshadow rules, there is a slight change. I'm going to stop featuring the eyeshadow palette and I'm just going to go with whatever palette I have. It just makes it a lot easier and less confusing, but I will be continuing to put everything I use in the description box below. But the wheel did draw a green eyeshadow look, so today we are going to go with green, and I know we have not done green at all. I veer away from green every single time, so I am super nervous about this. I've had to take a few deep breaths because I am not very excited about this color. I just feel like you will be able to see every mistake. Another fun thing I noticed when the wheel drew the green is that my stretchers match, and I think I'm going to go with a theme that's very similar to this, so probably a gradient. So without further ado, let's get into the eyeshadow. Alrighty, to start off, I am jumping into the Jeffree Star Morphe palette that has featured on my channel a billion times. And I'm just going to buff the top part of my brow bone with that handy dandy color that I overuse. And we're going to get that started. Because I am so nervous about this gradient idea that I don't know why I talked myself into it, I'm going to start from the outside in. So I'm going to start off with the Color Burst Morphe palette, and I'm going to go to this very deep dark green here, and I'm just going to take a tapered little eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to put that into the corner of my eye and kind of buff it up around my crease. So after doing all that fun stuff, I am now going on to the next color. I just cleaned off my brush with my little brush cleaner, so I'm going to keep using that because I really do like how it's letting me get what I want. I am going to use a new product on here. I've not ever featured this, and you guys will definitely never know anything about this product. So quick backstory, I have two younger sisters, one that's actually like right younger than me. She decided to invest in just trying out a palette and just giving it a shot at makeup. So she made this palette and I think it's really cool. It's got a lot of colors. So if you are interested, I will put that information below and a link to her Facebook. So the palettes are really cheap and they're actually really nice for the colors. So if you guys do want to check them out, you'll see me use one of the colors in the next moment. This product is called Mousse Me. Fun little fact about this logo and the name. My sister's nickname is Moose, and it's a family nickname from since she was a baby. So this product is hers. If you are interested in it, I don't know the price offhand, but I will link it below and I will find out that information later. But yeah, so we're gonna jump into this palette, and yeah, I'll feature this one in the future on my channel. I just really need some green, and this one has greens, so that's handy as heck. So anyways, I'm going to go into this one right here. It looks like a nice emerald green, so we're just going to dive into it. So the color in this one is really nice. It came out of the pan a little easier. The last one I used, it was kind of dry. I don't know if that's just, it's a little bit of an older palette, but this one came out really nice. So not a lot of fallout. And let's put it on our eye. So I'm going to just blend it into where I went before. So the next palette I'm going to jump into is the 3503, the Fierce by Nature palette by Morphe. And I'm going to go into this bright green here, and I'm just going to blend that into this green that I'm working on. So now we are moving on to the next color, which I'm going to use the Maddie Ziegler The Imagination palette by Morphe. And I'm going to use the color Like Butter, and I'm going to blend that into the corners of my eyes. I'm going to try to use a smaller brush and see if that will help me get that in there. No. I'm actually kind of happy with how they blended. They definitely match my ears, which is really cool. I have this urge to flip them though, because I feel like the gradient would make more sense. Anyways, we are jumping into primer, and the wheel drew the Too Faced Do You primer, so we have got that here. Definitely wasn't my favorite one. It was really shiny, and I'm quite oily, so this, in my personal opinion, made me look a little greasy, but I'm hoping that we can work with that. So now that our face is primed, we are going to move into foundation. And the wheel drew your pick, so I figured I would actually do something I don't normally like. And just to keep it easy, I decided to pick the Too Faced Do You foundation in the color Vanilla. I don't know if this will actually match my complexion now, so we will see if she is either too light or too dark. Next, we're going to get into concealer to conceal the under eyes and get rid of these spots. So let's find out what the wheel says. And the wheel picked the Sephora just generic concealer, and I have this one and it's called Bright Future. So I'm just going to put that on the under eyes and clean up some of my blemishes. So usually I end up doing the eye setting and then I do the rest of my eyeshadow, but for this time I'm going to skip a couple steps and then we'll go back to that, just because the products I'm about to use I cannot set with setting powder beforehand. For a quick contour, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Contour Stick. I really like this. It just gives a nice little definition. Afterwards, I usually go over with a little bit of bronzer, but we're just going to add a little now. With this blush, I decided to not draw the wheel. I got this product at Miniso, and Miniso, I will link the website down below. It is just some Japanese store with everything. It's really, really cool. They have a beauty section and they gave a freebie away, and this was it. I've never seen this before, so I'm really excited. This is liquid blush. This one's called Smile and it's through Miniso, so I'm assuming it's exclusive. And it's in the color orange. To the point. I'm just gonna brush it on my face. I don't know anything about this. I've never used it. So we're gonna try. So I'm gonna brush it. For a swatch, like, it's very coral pinkish color. Oh, she is cute. Holy shit. That is impressive for something so cheap. I'm just gonna add a little here. That's one side, that's the other. I'm okay with that, so let's get this other side. Oh yeah, I like her. She's cute. She can stay. I think me and her are girlfriends. Alrighty, so from our little detour, we are coming back and we are going to set the face. And the wheel drew the Morphe translucent powder, and I'm just going to get that out and put that on my face. I'm going to mimic every color that I have up here on my under eye, so instead of starting from dark to lightest, I'm now going from light to darkest. Now that that's all buffed out, we get to move on to almost the last step, which is lips. So let's find out what lip type we are going to use and jump into it, and then get some lashes on this bad boy. So the wheel drew a glossy brown lip, which I think will look really nice with this. So I've picked two, since I don't really have much glossy stuff. I have a Nars brown lipstick in a color that I cannot see because that is too small, and I have a Morphe Jeffree Star collaboration lipstick topper or gloss. So we are going to do that, and then get the rest of this face done. So it turns out that this lipstick is actually glossy. It was not advertised at that, so that worked out really well. So I'm not going to use the Jeffree Star Gloss at all. So if you will excuse me for 2 seconds, I need to get the rest of this face on. So we need some lashes, mascara, and some liner. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
I am back with some lashes and some mascara and some liner. And now we have to get into highlight, the last step in this whole process. I ended up drawing the Sephora collection blush and highlight palette. Super handy actually, because it will give me what I'm looking for. So I'm going to use this green tinted highlight, and I'm just going to highlight my face, and then we're going to finish this look. So again, I'm going to go into this like green white. It looks white, but it is got a green tone to it. And we are just going to buff that into the cheeks and into the other spots for a little speck of shine. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. I am actually feeling these colors. I am surprised, but I am feeling these colors. I love the gradient, I love the yellow. I can't believe I'm saying this. Let's write it down because I actually like the color green on my eyes. This looks cool. So I am super happy with how this one turned out. Got to try a bunch of really cool new products, and I got to like just experiment with a color I'm totally not like comfortable with at all. And this is the fun about doing things like makeup roulette or trying different things that you're not normally comfortable with. Totally go off that like beaten path, because you actually never know if you're gonna really like how it turns out with colors. So that's awesome. Another thing, I am not paid for this endorsement, but honestly I do want to give support, and I'm going to start where it's very close to home. I want to give a shout out to my family, which is my sister. I would love to just shout out this palette. This Mousse Me palette is a really nice, bright palette. It's got a lot of really cool colors. It does come with a mirror, which is snazzy, but also the colors I really do like. And I was really impressed with how pigmented it was. It didn't have a lot of fallout, and it blended really well, especially with total different brands and total different formulas. And I will be posting this one in the description below. It will be a link to my sister's Facebook, so if you guys are interested in affordable local like palette, that's awesome. And honestly, it supports a really awesome person, so definitely if you're interested, check the description box below. Her name is Tracy and her palette is called Mousse Me. Honestly, I just wanted to give a shout out. If any of you guys do like makeup or any of that kind of stuff and want to give it a shout out, I will gladly purchase stuff and give you guys a shout out on this channel and give a review of what I think of the products. I actually really love supporting any local artist or any local creator, and honestly anybody around the world. So please let me know that stuff below. Whew. Your girl's getting winded because she talked way too long after this makeup has been done. Usually we are just in, out, gone. But anyways, thank you for listening that long and hearing my shout out for my sister. I really hope you can show her some support, love, or even just comment below and give some feedback on her palette. It's amazing what just a few nice words can do to somebody. But anyways, guys, I wanted just to say, if you guys like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me feedback, give me updates, tips for makeup, suggest something. I'm up for anything. And I really appreciate everything that you guys do, all the support, all the kindness, all the love, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!